Good day, everyone. I'm going to be reviewing quiz number 6 today, the 20 questions. And as usual, I'm just starting off with the process by which you were to, if you are to challenge a quiz question, remember to send me an email, and as always, put your full name, your student ID, your class, the course that you're taking, and the section. Then give me the quiz question number and put down what your answer was and why you believe it should be marked correct, even though it was marked incorrect. This week's quiz, we had an average of an 81, so it's about four questions on average wrong. In the class, I will be in the class section, live section videos, or the live sections that we have this week. I will be presenting those 4 questions. So here's all of them. So question number 1. Using blank software, you can create, edit, and format documents, and the answer would be word processing. The other ones all have to deal with different types of software. Spreadsheets is Excel. The presentation would be PowerPoint or presentation software. Excel would be spreadsheet software, and database would be database software, which would be, in our case, Microsoft Access. Okay, the next question, it says blank is a pre-designed document. And scroll down here, my machine is a little bit slow here this morning. And your choices were style, theme, one second here, template, and form. And the answer is template, right? So the template is pre-designed. You can go in and you can make certain changes to it. You're kind of limited as far as totally, it wouldn't make sense to start with a template and then delete everything out and go to a blank document, but some of the things are locked in place, right? So it basically is to give you a pre-designed form that you're going to be filling out, right? And putting your data to customize it. Question number 3, word indicates possible grammatical errors or word usage errors by underlining them with a, and the answer is a blue wavy line, right? Remember, that's grammar and word usage errors. The next one says words blank contains commands that allow you to edit, share, print, and print your documents. And that is the answer is A, ribbon, right? Remember, previously it used to be the menu bars, right? But now, ever since 2007, it's been the ribbon, right? Question number 5, you would use a blank to display information at the bottom of each page, and again the answer would be the footer, right? So the header is at the top and the footer is at the bottom. The footer, the footnote is a specific type of information. It didn't say what type of information, but it referred to information. So generalized, the answer would be footer. Question number 7, which of the following is not a document view? And you have there, the answer is, well, your choices are, read mode, draft view, which is the correct answer, print preview, and notes view. So draft view is the answer. Number 9, words blank shows a document 1 page at a time, and the answer is B, print preview, right? Question number 10. Information used to identify a document. Oops, sorry, I went a little too far. This thing is very slow today. This recording software really slows me down. Words blank shows a document one page at a time. We already said that one already. I'm on number 10 now. Information used to identify a document, such as the author or the document purpose, is referred to be as a document blank. And the answer would be the document properties, right? So who is the author of the document? That's usually based upon whoever installed the software or whoever's name the computer is attached to, right? Question number 11. When creating a document, Word's blank feature allows you to retrieve a document if your computer loses power. And that answer would be auto recover, right? So that's something that your computer is doing, basically saving, but then the actual recovery part is different than the actual saving part, right? Number 12, you can utilize a keyboard blank by pressing a key or combination of keys to perform a task that would be typically require a mouse. And that's basically going to be a keyboard shortcut. So a combination of keys such as like Alt and F4 would close a window. The same thing there. If you look at, like, for example, if you go to File and let me look at maybe Home, and let's say I want to go here and I wanted to click on one of these options. Let's say if I was to go to, well, if you would go to these, where these items on the menu here, they used to, when you used to have the old style menus and you would click on something, like for example, if you were to go back to say Home and then you would look at like bold or italics, you can see here that it used to give it in a list format, but now what it does is it tells you what that is, and then it gives you the abbreviation there, which is the shortcut Control plus B for bold, Control plus I for italics, Control plus U for underline, right? So in a Word document, the blank character indicates that the Enter key has been pressed. The character indicates that the Enter key has been pressed. Gets correct, true. And basically that is when you show hide missing characters here, right? So if you click on this, it shows you every time the Enter key has been pressed, right? It shows you that if you put an extra line in your document by pressing Enter, then you'll see that when you press the show hide character, right? Number 14, a red wavy line indicates a word has been misspelled, and the answer is true. Number 15, because of the word's spelling and grammar features, it no longer is necessary to proofread a document. And the answer to that would be false, because you still, I'm sorry, the correct answer is true. It's saying that you, wait, so where is it here? Okay, I'm a little confused on my questions. The answer is false, because remember that a computer can only check what it believes to be what you're trying to say. So there'll be times when you may put a word there that may be spelt correctly, but it's the wrong word. And the computer will not always pick up on it. So you need to proofread your documents, right? And there are several words that sound the same but are spelled differently, that mean different things. There and there. You also how you want to use your word. So remember that the spelling and grammar checkers are just checkers, and they're not the final item. I use spelling and grammar checker, and I also use Grammarly, but I still have to read through my document, because a lot of times Grammarly will find things that aren't actually a problem, and other times they don't find things that I find important, because I know alone what I'm trying to say. Question number 16. Word zoom slider is located on the B status bar, right? And that's down here in the bottom, right? Then question number 17, if you set a tab stop or an indent, you can see the location on the, and the correct answer is on the ruler, right? So the tab stop would show up on here, right? Question number 18, you can customize the quick access toolbar, and the answer to that is true. Question number 19, The tell me box is a search feature for Office commands, and that is true as well. All right. Basically, that's kind of like the version of help, right? You see the little light bulb, that's something that they kept over from before. So this tell me is tell me what you want to do, and then I'll tell you how to do it, or I'll give you some advice on it. Number 20 says you may want to save a Word 2016 document in such a format as blank, which allows the document to be opened in other applications. You may have cut off part of the question there. In addition to Word, and that is RTF, rich text format, right? So a lot of times when you may be applying for a job online, the employer may tell you that you can only submit your document in RTF, or you can only submit it as a docx, or you can only submit it as a PDF. Those are typically the types of files that they're going to request for your like your cover letter and your resume, and that's just to ensure greater compatibility and everyone being able to open it, right? All right, folks. Well, that's it. That's all I have for today. So thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you during the live sessions this week.